recoveries from some of these characters.
Yeah.
Palu's edge guards are ridiculous.
And her recovery is also ridiculous.
So you do not want to be off stage at all versus this.
Nair
this
off
is gonna
stage
really,
is very strong.
You've got so normally Palu would have to pick the option of using the up smash on stage to cover air dodge and stuff in, or going off stage and nairing. In this case, you don't have to pick. You have a Palu that does one each.
Yeah.
You're covering a lot of space with that. Incineroar, I think, is going to really have a hard time.
Yeah, Incineroar
Samus getting down as well. Both of them getting down. Incineroar can up B, kind of like force his way back in. But Samus just slowly floating down is going to be rough. Yeah, S1 picking up a lot of damage here already.
Yeah, Palutena's damage output is very good.
It's very good. Excellent parry on that multi-hit nair. Knowing when to parry that nair and actually be able to act out of it as well, instead of continuing to parry. Yeah, there we go. Incineroar can force his way back in.
Yeah.
Samus is going to have a much harder time with that.
Kill already coming from blue team. Seeing S1's lost a stock. Now, I can see a lot of edge guards happening in this. Both of them, like, both Samus and Incineroar having quite linear recoveries.
exactly.
And it just seems like a free nair for Palutena off stage.
One Palutena off stage, one on stage. You cover so much space and options with that. I'm surprised to see Pokemon Stadium, if I'm honest. Palu, very long zoning. Again, no top platform for these people. That difficult to get back down. I would have preferred to see a top platform for Samus.
Yeah.
But you can also get zoned by Palu. Obviously, Samus can do it as well. But I would rather, give me that recovery. Don't let me just get nair juggled. Give me that extra recovery option for my already linear recovery.
But they are keeping it quite close. Like, the stocks are still even. Even the percentage-wise, it's still quite even.
Yeah, the percentage is getting there. S1, cleaning house. This is what we like to see.
Yeah, all of a sudden they've taken a
some of these floaties are going to, like, obviously Palu's not going to live forever, especially versus, like, the Incineroar down smash. That's really going to hurt.
Kind of a random F smash coming out from S1 then. I think he was confident that he was going to run in.
Yeah, I think he's trying to put on whatever he can at this 135%.
Yeah.
Solid back throw and edge guard, and he's done. So it's, Incineroar having these big beefy hitboxes, it's like if I hit one or two of these before I go out, worth it.
It will do high damage.
Yeah. So they keep trading stage presence really heavily. Like just a moment ago, I felt like Afro and S1 really had solid stage presence they were keeping off. Now Palu's, it's difficult to regain stage presence versus either of these teams.
Yeah.
Once you're in center stage with either of these, you can really keep people out. You're going to really struggle to get in.
Yeah, they've both got, like...
Solid combo here from both Palus. Again, Incineroar getting tossed about a little bit at times.
Especially with Incineroar's pretty much just combo food. Especially for both of them with just free nairs, fairs, back airs.
These Incineroar side Bs, I feel like they can be called out off stage. I'm not sure how big the hitbox is, but I feel like Palu's nair or fair, back air even probably bigger. I feel like it could be free if they're willing to take that risk and go off.
Oh, very good kill there. Up air at the top. It seemed like it was quite in Afro and S1's favor, but they brought it back quite well.
Afro getting tossed about a little bit there. He manages to get out of that. S1 needs to just... Commentator's curse. I didn't get it out. That's fine. I was going to say stock tank this. But again, we keep seeing these 2v1 situations where it is just like this. Two really high percents, but two stocks.
Yeah, that's it. The difference is that they've got two stocks.
I don't know which Palu is which Palu. Because they don't use their tags. Okay.
I feel like Azura's probably SCR.
Okay, takes that stock. If he gets a solid back air or nair from Samus,
they're kind of just hitting each other as they're trying to 2v1. Because I don't know who Azura is.
That spaghetti comes out for these points. Up B in this being a kill move as well. Great. I'm glad we get that. That's really nice. Yeah. Saw that charge shot coming a mile away.
Ooh. They tried to do a team combo there, you saw, but that was a bit slow in the up smash.
Samus options on shield, a bit limited. You want like a really spaced F tilt, but 2v1 is not going to happen.
Yeah, this is looking really hard for Afro. Double.
They've got an idea of what they want to do.
So, a team kill there. I feel like that was happening a lot. They kept hitting each other with the side Bs, and they've ended up just doing a team kill.
No, again, like, similar to what I was saying in the match before, you start feeling you're getting in the way of your teammate rather than actually doing stuff. The spaghetti comes out in the 2v1s. Up there, yeah.
Yeah, DI in. I think Afro was just scared, so he DI'd hard in, and that was just a free up there coming from there.
That's always going to happen.
Even with a lot of spaghetti, they still took it quite strong. There was an early, well, I don't know which Palo it was, but there was an early percent for that, only at 39.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's definitely not over. It's not one of those sets where you lose game one and say, all right, this is done. Okay, I want to see top platforms. I might be completely wrong.
Yeah.
Afro Smash might watch this VOD back and be like, this guy's an idiot. He doesn't know what he's on about. I want to see high platforms, other recovery options. The only other exception I'll potentially make is Kalos, just for those platforms over the side to help get back on.
Yeah, so they went to
directly
FD.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, they've changed.
I need
Okay.
educating, clearly, okay?
S1's, because they've changed character, S1's gone to Ness.
Okay. But I still feel it was Samus that benefited from the top platform
Yeah.
the most out of this team. I
Yeah,
believe.
I completely agree. I feel like Battlefield would have been the best stage for them, unless they've banned it, but then even then they could just go to Yoshi's.
Yeah. Again,
Well, we'll see how
I
this
would really
goes.
like to hear from Afro. I want to talk to him at some point as a aspiring Samus man myself. He's got more knowledge on this than me. I'm
Yeah.
just trying to work it out. Ness, really good frame data. Some of his moves are very small is going to be the main issue that he's got dealing with Palu. Palu has very large hitboxes on there and things like that. Ness has really got to get in your face to really do things. But when he does, it's going to hurt.
As well as Palo has something called, I think it's called a trample. The shield that she has is pretty much beats anything.
Right.
So that's why back air and dash attack can use quite a lot, because it will be very,
Very
quite
high priority.
Yeah. At the moment, they're kind of just trading blows with each other. Not much is like really going
There's
on.
no
I think-
ridiculous
Yeah.
lead ahead.
I mean, they're both trying to just get a footing in this match at the moment.
So another thing is, it's harder to do in doubles because you can be interrupted. But Ness up B is just genuinely really good in this game. You can't air dodge out of it because you can circle back round and get it again.
Yeah.
So against a floaty like Palu trying to land, that could be really good. You could do some ridiculous edge guards with Ness Yo-Yo. If you roll into
Yeah, if
ledge
you
and
just
then
hold it down.
Yeah, hold it back. You've got to release it at the correct time. You can't just leave it there. So once you actually get that hit, if you release it, that's a super free edge guard a lot of time. And you can almost, not always, but really close to guaranteed getting a reasonable 2 for it. Weak charge shot in this is really nice. It still has significant hits done, so you can just use it really quickly, get in, get out. S1 trading that stock
Yeah.
at 125%, that's not horrific. Obviously, it may have been a better option, but 125%, you know, you're not too
Yeah.
upset about seeing that go.
And Afro still has 3 stocks, so at the moment, oh, never mind.
Yeah, there we go.
Can't say these
Yeah,
cards.
we've done it again.
Oh, what was that kill? I didn't actually see. I know S1 just killed him with something at 71%. I'm not sure if it was bad DI or something.
It can't be good. Ness has some strong kill options,
Yeah.
but it's not 71% strong.
Yeah, especially from the other side of the stage.
Well, both Afro and S1 have kill throws, especially on floaties. Ness has back throw and up throw to some extent, the same as Samus, back throw and up throw.
Yeah. As well as Palu's, though. Palu's have a really strong kill
really?
throw, back throw, yeah. Really good reflect coming there.
But charge shot's just getting detrimental at times.
I think S1 becoming too reliant on these up B shenanigans. I think that may have been what he killed earlier with. but
That
he's-
kills very early. If you,
Yeah.
if you get multiple hits and then into them, that really hurts.
Oh, very
Afro
good.
was holding his own in that 2v1.
Yeah, that was really,
momentarily.
really good. They recognized that Afro was trying to ledge guard there, so the other Palu just came and helped out.
Yeah. Samus Fair catching these full hops and short hops is just so good. You just fade back with it.
All of a sudden, this is once again becoming in zone in SCR's favor.
Both of the Palus at fairly high percent, you're going to have to take a stock at some point or another. There we go.
No.
So close. Nair from middle of stage, not going to quite do it. But yeah, Samus Nair, very good. Samus against these taller characters is really nice. Your Nair is going to hit most of the time you back air. And also, you can Zair in this game really easily with the short hop aerial ability that they've added.
Yeah.
Being able to Zair tall characters is really nice. That heals Ness.
Yeah, it does.
That isn't. These guys have labbed and figured out some interesting things. But not only that, but you theory craft things. So it's like, how cool would it be if we did this?
Yeah.
But then to actually see it and it's like, this is actually working. That's great. I really like seeing it.
Oh, an SD coming in. Unfortunate SD coming there.
I don't believe the scores.
The scores haven't been updated. I believe it's
It is
1-1.
There we go. Get that done for you guys. The swap paid off.
Yeah.
I think it's difficult to say exactly what it was
Yeah, it's
that
hard
paid
to-
off for it. the game style changed. Ness was very much in your face, and Incineroar still wants to be in your face. He still wants to grab hold of you. Some of those up B shenanigans, I think, may have just caught. It's a difficult one to work out unless you played the matchup a lot, even harder in doubles when there's so much to worry about.
Very hard to keep track of the up B shenanigans happening.
You've got missiles, you've got PK fire, you've got charge shot, you've got up Bs. There's a lot going on. So I'm going to be fairly upset. Okay, so now we see the top platform from the other side selection. So I have just got this completely wrong. Something is completely off with me.
Yeah, something's just not right here. We're just not understanding something here.
No, there's a reason I'm not sat over there.
Exactly, there's a reason we're not in winners semi-finals. Or winners finals, my bad.
Yeah, winners finals. I would love to see the projected bracket for this. Now, as a Melee player, seeing this stage load up, it is huge.
It's great.
This is tiny in Melee, and,
it throws you off guard because I know how big it was.
I keep thinking it's a lot smaller, just out of habit.
S1 really going
Ness
in
missing
right now.
Missing that jab reset. I'm not sure if that's a Ness specific thing when she's being too low to the ground or if it was just slightly too late. But jab reset can really hurt. There's the yo-yo.
Yeah.
There's the yo-yo trick. It's so good.
That was an edge guard. The Paladin just died from that the down smash edge dropping in there. That was very impressive. Now, something new about Ness, that down B, it has a hitbox now. It never used to in Smash 4. I know Lucas is dead.
Okay.
So you see like S1 doing it a lot as he's falling because it's kind of harder to challenge now.
It also has that little bit of a wind box as well. It's a slight get off me. I wouldn't always use it for that because Nair out of shield on this is very good. You can get the double Nair out of shield, which beats a lot of people. They shield the first Nair and you can just fit in the first hitbox of the second Nair as you land again, and it's just really good.
So they're at like just one stock deficit, but S1 and Afro are quite a low percent or high percent even. So it's not like they couldn't take the stock. But
yeah, we're seeing definite stock tanking going on here with just the way they're playing. Which again, it's harder to do on a stage like this. I'm surprised to see how heavily a stock tank is being played.
Yeah, the blast zones on this are still quite small as they were in Melee.
Yeah, Nair out of shield, solid option against these taller characters. There's that back throw we were talking about.
This is looking quite strong from Afro and S1 though. They're like
these guys have super impressed me today, especially swapping up characters as well, and still just like both understanding immediately. I'm swapping characters, game plan changes. This is how we're playing now, and it works.
Yeah, they both just figured something out. I'm not quite sure what it was though. Like I feel like the Ness change definitely helped a lot. Like Ness's like options are just very fast.
Ness has got some good stall moves for recovering as well. You can mix it up. You can stall on the way down with the down B and stuff as well, which not a huge factor, but for what we were discussing before about having these kind of linear recoveries, Ness can kind of mix it up a little bit. That looks like a terrible situation for Samus. Trying to get that up B out shield. That is really rough, especially if that kills now. If you're on top platform and they hit shield unsafe, you'll probably kill as Samus.
I think that's why he's just throwing a few out.
Yeah, it's super good. And again, he can do that because that top platform is there. If this is FD, you can't randomly throw out these up Bs. It's a kill move that's unsafe without that top platform to land on. So I'm surprised to not see this earlier. But again, these guys know a lot more than me.
Yeah, they clearly know something.
That's also really nice. You can absorb the Din's fire with the Ness.
Oh,
Ness energy. So that's another way to like secure that recovery. You're actually healing Ness by throwing out certain recovery options
so
at that point.
It's very much like telling them you can't go for these explosive fires on there.
So, funnily enough, Afro has now been melted. He was stock tanking just a moment ago, and now
it's back to even.
So doubles win us fine. So this is best of 5. The top 3 sets are going to be best of 5.
Now it's one stock apiece. I don't know what happened. They were like controlling it very well, and they just brought it back. Yeah,
Samus up tilt, not safe on shield at that distance. You've really got to worry about that.
Oh, another 2v1 situation coming here. Not as bad as it was before.
No, again, that happened so quickly. It didn't look so great before. Afro just lost a load of stocks really quickly, and it wasn't looking ideal. And then all of a sudden, this 2v1 happens, and it's just such a game changer. That's so good.
Yeah.
And especially with the change of Samus, where you can now charge your charge sort of like mid-air. It won't just fire a short one. It's so much easier to just consistently have those full charge shots.
Now, one thing I've kind of noticed here is that Palutena looks like she doesn't
that hurts.
Yeah, that was really good. Palutena looks like she doesn't do very well in 2v1 situations.
So she's got these big hitboxes that she can throw out and kind of like keep one of you away, but
Oh, that was really good.
that's always really nice to see. That's always really nice to see. All right, 2-1. Afro
Yeah.
smashing S1, putting in work. There was a rough patch for Afro in that game after stock tanking. It's 2-1 to Afro smashing S1.
Seems the change to Ness was just the answer here.
Yeah, so something has just clicked.
I feel like S1 just feels a lot more comfortable with Ness when you're looking at it.
Yeah.
Like with Incineroar, it looked like he's kind of just going like for a lot of those up B janks, a lot of the nairs and stuff. But then as like Ness, he really knows what he's doing. His movement looks a lot cleaner. Like his shield pressure looks a lot stronger.
Yeah, it's definitely good. Ness out of shield, very strong. Ness on shield, also strong. You've got those safe fares when you fade back with them as well to avoid those paladins.
Back to Yoshi's
Yeah,
Island.
running it back. I don't think the stage was a horrific choice for anybody.
Yeah, it seems they all like the stage equally, so I think it's fine for any of them. Yeah,
I would really like to know which Palu is which so that
I
I
would
could
love
discuss
to.
things.
It's hard. It's hard to say, isn't it?
I've been discussing more Afro Smash in S1, so sorry if you guys watch this back. It's easier when I know names to explain
Yeah.
what's happening. For me to just say Palu is doing.
I guess we could just say like Asura in 3. That's probably the best thing we've got going.
Yeah.
That's something I didn't see on SD coming there from 3.
It's so much rarer to see as a Palu as well.
Yeah, especially with
That
such a
really
good recovery.
Especially on a stage with walls as well. That's you know, one thing that you might not want to go to somewhere like Lilac or whatever. Cleans that up as well. They're off to a solid start.
It's been a minute.
Yeah. Maybe this is melee.
Yeah.
Everything has truly sped up. Nice to iron that off, Mash, keeping himself not quite off there. Samus bombs again, exploding instantly on hit now, really help. Dash attack cross up on shield as well is super nice in a lot of cases, but Palutena and Nair on the Samus event.
Was that a counter? That was a very good counter.
No,
just
really
brought that
nice.
back straight away.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So
one
Asura
is
is zone. That's cool then.
Okay.
So-
PK Fire, you have so many options out of PK Fire. in
Yeah.
this. There's the grab, there's double forward air as well out of it. Versus floaties and heavies, it can be.
Yeah, I know in singles it can't. It's like not like as strong because you can't kind of hold out and jump.
That up air really, really taking Afro right to the brink there. That was.
Luckily he was at low percent though, so it wasn't going to kill.
Thankfully. There, he tried to get that up B out of shield, but the multi-hit move on Palu just not enough. Just did it at slightly wrong timing.
One thing I wish I saw more was I'm not seeing
Nice
from
try,
like
Sean.
either SCR or Zone is they're not really doing a lot of nairs off stage. The angle it sends is very good, and especially for characters like these two, where they can't really mix up their recovery, it would work a lot stronger.
You can just go out and hit the Ness up B, and it
Yeah.
will just clank, gone, he falls to the ground.
And like they're not really going to try and challenge you because neither of these really have options off stage to try and challenge a teleport. So it's quite quite safe
trying
to do.
Samus trying to edge guard anybody with the teleport Mewtwo, very similar as well. Just straight past you.
Yeah.
Those lingering hitboxes out. Back throw from Ness, that's going to kill.
Oh, an SD coming from Afro there. Very unfortunate.
It's still pretty much
anyone's
literally
game.
identical right now.
Yeah, anyone can kill with a back
Yeah.
throw.
It's not time to start thinking about the next stage. Back throw from the other side of the stage, still incredibly close. That was
Afro went deep.
potentially might have upthrown at that point. You don't want to stale the back air as well. Staling in this game really hurts.
Yes.
Especially on some of these kill throws, it really slows it down if you don't get it every time.
Yeah, like in Smash 4, staling probably wasn't as harsh, but for some reason in Ultimate, they've made staling a lot more prominent.
There you go. So you want to make sure you're getting the most out of these back throws every single time you get it, because if you stale it, you're just really hurting yourself for these kill confirms. Ness with the
Ness is
kicking
down tilt's
the
very
edge.
good.
That's really good. The yo-yo is really good. This guy has ledge options. Yeah, Afro mixing up this recovery with the bomb stall. It really helps a lot for a floaty like Samus to be able to get down like that. Yeah, just rolling out of that situation. Samus just wants to just play neutral all day. It's like if I have the option, just roll away.
Oh, I feel like that was another SD coming from Afro.
Similar to what I was talking about with the charge shot. It pushes you back. There's a lot of lag to act out of it once you've done it while falling. It's a tough one. But again, it's a 2v1 situation, but 114%.
But as you can see, S1 is on 71%.
Yeah, it's definitely not ideal.
I feel like it won't be as detrimental. As you can see, like, they aren't really going off stage that much versus S1, so it's not that much of a risk.
See, potentially, if that hadn't slightly stalled, that could have been it. It's just how important that is in this game.
We've seen like a lot of like back throws coming from him. That was very good.
Really nice. Now, see, now he's in the lead. He's managed to bring this back. Ness just has that damage and percent. That's what I mean. You can't air dodge out of it properly because you'll just circle back around with the Ness up B, and it really hurts.
These movement options coming from S1
there it is again. The air dodge. It's very difficult to deal with. Back air. Super nice. Afro Smash and S1 are just really impressing me today. Grand finals for those.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see that projected bracket. I don't know if this was winner's final projected. I'm going to assume.
Yeah, I think it was. I feel like probably seeded for Afro and S1 to win. Good show from Zone and SCR though.
Yeah, definitely.
Very impressed.
Again, I would like to hear things like the stage option choices and stuff as well. Again,
yeah.